All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Skip Beat, episode 18. Okay, Kyoko.
Oh, yes.
You're in the maw of the beast.
Uh-huh.
You are, in fact, working right alongside your hated enemy, your bitter nemesis, the devil himself, we might even say. But, you know, the fact that you obsess about killing him might just come in handy.
Yep. But now we need you to do this promo video where, yes, you will be the bad one there to, be kind of teased at as he tries to determine whether or not you're actually Kyoko. But, you know.
While this is all happening, there's a girl there who just really likes him and is trying to win over his affections, but you know where that leads.
The same way that you tried and
you know
wasted
how that
all
ends.
that time.
What do? Do you jeopardize your mission to save, or at least help, maybe, the heart of this person who doesn't know any better?
Yeah. But now, show's a bit onto you. He's at least paranoid. He's like, wait, does this mean that this is her?
I don't know. Yeah.
I love how much we're getting his internal perspective of just being like,
because
what is going on?
The enjoyment is from watching him squirm, right? I know we've deviated a bit from the general premise of the show because Kyoko knows that it's about her own self-worth and value.
Right.
And that she doesn't want to dictate her life by a bad relationship in the past.
No.
Absolutely
Hell no.
not. But, you know, if the opportunity presents itself.
Yeah, if there's a little bit of extra reward along the way.
If you have the opportunity to take a free shot, you
don't
know.
mind if I do it, just a little like,
Put those gloves on, you know, or maybe take them off.
And a little bit of knuckle duster, you know, and a little bit of like crunch the balls, you know.
That's
a
right.
little bit,
Yeah.
You know, that would just be a cherry on top.
Right.
A little something.
Exactly.
But yeah, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Yes. Oh, they're in costumes now, yes.
I love it. No, couldn't be.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh. Ah, yes, the weakness of enjoying salty things.
What is this, like Mission Impossible ass music?
Yeah.
Oh. It's so good to be reminded that obviously we're watching an anime, so there's only so much blemish you can put on the faces to make them differentiated from every other face. But bro literally cannot physically recognize her.
Right.
Like that's how little
she literally
he
just
cared about
put
her.
on some makeup and cut and dyed her hair. That's it. And he's like, I have never seen this person before in my life.
I'm not sure if it's her.
Right, yeah, like, not recognizing her, I get that. But then once the idea enters his mind of, could that be her? And he can't just, like...
Like, do the double take. Yeah,
do the double take, you know? Like, that's, wow. Like, I almost feel like in his flashbacks, her face should be just a nebulous blob. You know?
I mean, yeah.
Oh. All right.
Angel.
Let's go. You might have.
You're just gonna be so pretty,
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my god.
What is that? Yeah. Yeah. He's here to fire a shot. Fire maybe a whole broadside even.
Yeah.
Ugh. Oh.
Yeah, Capitan.
Like you always used to. Oh, he's not being subtle.
Nope.
Yes. See if she'll recognize it.
Mm-hmm.
Dang. Dang. Oh no.
Girl.
Oh crap. Oh crap. He might have just got her. Yeah. It's not cool, man.
Yeah. Yep, and that was in fact what made him put the -10 on.
なるほど。京子ちゃんの自己満足発言聞いてマイナスをしたんだ。やっぱりそうじゃないかと思ってたんだ。ああ、すっきりした。やっぱり大人げなかったですか？一度したものを変えるなんて。
Yeah.
自分のためにやってくれてると思った一生懸命が実は義務だって分かったら、それが好きな女の子だったらなおさらだよ。え？
は？あ？
いえ。確かにあの子のことは。
Oh, feelings of hatred.
God.
Bro, yes!
Yeah.
Yeah! What the hell? Is that dense?
Oh my God.
No! No! Say it isn't so! Our super attractive second main guy is actually super dense.
Okay.
He does know though. Yeah. Yeah. A chance.
Oh. To make her try and work for it. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
It's like she's a whole different person.
Now the masks are off, right?
Yeah, yeah. Oh my God.
Oh my God, the catharsis to be
Alright,
able to
let's
just...
go.
Yeah, yeah. Oh!
She's great for the role.
Right, right. That was incredible acting.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah, do you know her? Like,
Yeah.
what's going on there?
Oh my God, and this is just gonna feed into like the potential narrative of the two of them if it gets public.
Yeah. You need to be a professional.
Uh-huh.
Huh? What? Oh, that's so mean. Yep. Yep, he was.
Oh my God.
Yeah, yeah.
And then all the production staff are just like,
This is
we'll get through this somehow.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, sparks will fly, don't you worry.
郎にあるまじきこと言って。演技は気持ちに左右されますからね。私は気にしませんから待ちましょう。あなた同じ。
You're so professional.
私だって翔太郎と恋する役をやれ。あの子の気持ちはわかるけど、それじゃ困るのよ。
Yes.
Yeah, we still have to do this job. Yeah.
私の目的が成就されないから。いいこと翔太郎。そしてとどめに二度と死のこと言わせないよう銃の一つもぶちかましておやり。すけこましい。
Go, you playboy.
Yeah.
初めに敵だって。
撮影中翔ちゃん、あの子に見とれてた。
Interesting. Interesting.
Well, now. Tell me why that is.
She's properly
Yes.
hacking her way into his mind
Yeah.
so that she can tear down and destroy everything he holds dear.
All right, let's get this shoot on. Oh. Oh.
ああいうのはな、見とれてたって言わねえ。あれはあまりにイカれた仕上がりに。
Right. Huh.
ガキの頃からあいつが何たるかを俺は知りしてるぞ。それがなんで今さら。
知らねえ女だって言ったくせに。翔ちゃんは私に恋する役なんだから、私以外見ちゃダメ。
He can't even be professional.
Right.
今どっち見てる？
いや、別にどっちも見てねえよ。
もっとよく京子ちゃんを見といた方がいいわよ。
いやー、気に取られるなんて許せん。
翔、これはあなたのために言ってるのよ。京子ちゃんのこと嫌いなはずなのに、さっきから京子ちゃんにつられていい顔するの。あの子、予想外なのはビジュアルだけじゃないわ。
It's her cunning. Yeah, her acting. Yeah.
この仕事から降ろさなかったこと、死ぬほど後悔させてあげる。
If we just keep getting new outfits for Kyoko to be in while she torments Sho over the course of the series, I would be all for that.
ポチリはあいつにとって
Poacher.
大
He's
切な
still
仲間の役だか
still calling her that.
ら。あいつにとったら敵だ。物語の中でもあいつ
All
の
right.
物語の中で俺を殺すと同時に食い殺す気だ。
Ho ho, you're approaching me.
Yeah, exactly.
ショーと絡みが少ない京子ちゃんとのシーンを先に撮ることになってるけど、君が殺されるシーンよ。
お前に演技するなんて真似ができると。
自分が演技の勉強をするなんて思ってなかった。演技に興味を持つきっかけにも出会わなかった。京子ちゃんの言ってたあれ、どういう意味？
The level of flashbacks, even though it's new content.
あなたたちどういう関係？
Yes.
3日3晩かかる。どうしても聞きたい。
I'll never forgive him.
あなたが思ってるような、そんな甘ったるい関係じゃないわ。
あいつってガキの頃からそんなもんだったから。
Yeah, back when he bragged about it, basically.
Yeah.
感じてるんじゃない？
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah, his pride is pricked.
あいつを好きに扱えんのは
相変わらずなんてひどい。
Yeah, this guy's a
こういうのも
monster.
独占欲、恋愛感情が芽生えたりしたら一体どうなるのかしら。
I don't know if he's capable of actual love
塔の上から突き落とすだけで悪魔を殺せるの。
just by choking him.
落ちるときは京子ちゃんと向かい合ったままワイヤーでつってあるから心置きなく落ちてちょうだい。
Yes.
Incredible. Ducks underneath it, yeah.
一生懸命やらせてもらうわ。
Oh my gosh, yes.
She will enthusiastically choke you before she pushes you off.
Who's the enemy? Whoosh.
冗談じゃない。
God, and with this getup.
Yeah, the getup makes it even better. Like they're like adult Yu-Gi-Oh characters or something.
Right.
Like they're cards about to be summoned on the battlefield.
すみません。気がついたらつい本気で。
Uh,
あなたは天使の役なのよ。でも。
Yeah. Yeah, so like it could kind of work. Can I squeeze a little bit? In the end, after.
oh, but it needs to start out as like a caress or something. Okay.
Right, that's not in the script, yeah.
本当に死ぬかと思った。
ショー、 大丈夫？じゃあもう一度ね。
All right,
みんな
Yeah.
準備して。
take 2.
今度はちゃんとやるのよ。
I'll really kill him this time.
It's getting worse.
Oh my god. I think you might lose the job at this point.
Yeah.
京子ちゃん、ちょっとみもりちゃんのシーンを先に撮ることにするから、あなたが演じる天使を
Uh-huh.
表現できるのか。
In order to win, you need to actually like
You need to act well.
right.
みもりちゃんとのシーンはあんなに上手にやれてたじゃない。
I'm kind of surprised she's getting a third attempt.
表情や仕草でよく表現できてたわよ。
But this is important because that's where you are addressing and facing the way that you felt about him before.
Oh, picturing her as Moko. Okay.
まだどっかのメルヘンの自分 随分余裕だな
I love that they're just
狂ってる
Yeah.
aware. It
Yeah.
makes these scenes extra fun.
お前が言ってた通りの状況に陥ってる自分に仕事の支障になるやつを下ろさなかった死ぬほど後悔してるよ全身全霊をかけてあのざまとは全く先が思いやられるぜ
All right, let him blather on.
Yeah.
もっと一生懸命
Bold talk from someone in choking distance.
Yeah. Oh, the madness has has set in. Oh,
Oh, and that's where we end it.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
come on. I was really hoping we'd get to see
Wow.
the scene.
the episode breezed past.
Yep. And it's just confirmed. Yeah. Yep. That's me. So what?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, Ren is just like, oh,
Yeah, I do have feelings of
I
hatred
don't have
for
feeling
her.
of hatred for her. You know,
Yeah.
it's just, you know, like the manager's like, what?
Also, y'all trying to tell us that Ren doesn't hate Kyoko. He literally said it. Is he deluding himself? Sure, absolutely. But
No, he's saying he used to.
Okay.
Okay. Sho knows.
yeah.
He knows it's her. He caught her. I love that Sho is competent enough to have thought up, like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
What's the kind of something I could. I know what it is.
Yep.
She's got the wrong name for this perfume. I'll catch her using the wrong name, which gets her immediately.
Yep.
And there was a lot of interesting choices this episode where they had a scene happen off screen and then they would flash back to it happening despite it not happening.
Like it's
In
the
the
first time
episode?
we've seen it,
It's the
but
first time
then
we've seen it?
but then it's after it happened. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
that
was
happened a lot. So this was kind of an oddly paced episode, but I like
Yeah.
that we quickly developed everything with the show and Kyoko promo video shoot.
right.
But yeah,
and I
that
do
was,
like-
that was a big development.
It was a big development, and with regards to the whole thing of this, seeing the flashbacks, I feel like one of the benefits of that I do appreciate is that way, if they would need to use it as a flashback in the future anyways, we don't need to see it multiple times, sort of keeps things moving quickly,
Yeah.
even though it was a bit confusing at points. But yeah, it's a fully open, declared war, even to the point that she starts actually choking him out, not once, but twice on camera.
Twice!
After, like
Bojack would never. Like,
yeah, right. Like, and he's still like, I'm going to taunt you and still act with you, and we didn't even get the shot. Like, you're going, like, I don't know. I don't know what to think.
I don't know what to think either.
Okay.
She's lost complete sight of her strategic goal because her secret's been out.
Yeah.
Or been outed. So now she's kind of trying to figure out what's the best way to get revenge if this is all I'm going to get. Because this might literally be the last time that she works with him
Ever.
in any real direct capacity. And thus he's like, yeah, I'm going to destroy you as well.
Yep.
She'll destroy him. Now, the thing is, Kyoko, you're starting to build up a list of things that he can use to like potentially blacklist you in the industry, which is very scary because
Yes.
in a lot of ways, I've heard it's even more the case in Japan, like reputation and stuff like this
Is everything.
and who knows who and who won't work with who and who will work with who is a big part of it.
Right, like even if this
A lot
ends
of schmoozing,
even if this ends amicably, the fact that they had to probably literally separate you and stop you from actually just strangling him, that's like I feel like you're now, granted, it's understandable. You're here effectively kind of by yourself, right? You know, and you're with your ex and all that, so things get muddy, right? But
muddy.
well, maybe they become all too clear, but in just an
I think it's more
unhelpful
that
way.
she dove into the mud with him head first.
Yeah, exactly. But
It become muddy.
you're losing sight of the idea of, hey, get your revenge on him, sure, but not
Right.
to the detriment of yourself, you know?
Right, you still will get ultimate revenge by becoming more famous than him.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
so it's not actually about trying to necessarily upstage him in the scene. If you can do
murder.
that, great. And certainly not about murdering him. Because then, well, he'll just have, like...
Well, he'll level charges against you for assaulting
oh,
him.
sure. And even if you
We
succeeded...
can't have that, Kyoko. We need you
Right.
to go the long haul, the
Exactly.
distance.
And even if you somehow succeeded, then that just means as a result of you knowing him and all that stuff, he ruined your life for even longer, even though it would have
Yeah,
been your
don't give
decision
him
to
that
kill
kind
him.
of power
Don't give him
over
that
you.
kind of power.
Yeah.
Nah. Yeah. Mm-mm.
You delve deep into that, like, darker side of your soul.
Right.
Go full sociopath and be like, I am
Yep.
unfazed by you.
Right.
I will act to the utmost here.
Show him your supreme disinterest,
Yeah.
and let that be the thing that grinds his gears, because this dude is such an egotistical little
He
man-child.
still thinks he has control over you.
Right.
Like, the
And
fact
a
that,
right
the
to
fact
control
that
over
his
you.
manager and everything was just like, what the hell is he talking about?
Yep.
Like, good Kyoko, get those claws deep into him, and then
And if anything-
make him think he's fallen in love with you all over again.
Oh, sure.
And then just tease him, just stonewall him
And or
every way you can.
agitate him so that he'll continue to show his true colors in front of the
Sure.
people around him.
Yeah.
Like, I can't imagine that this man, like, granted, the manager's doing their job and all that stuff, right? You know,
Right,
But
and they're probably also looking at this from the professional side of things of like, okay, clearly there's history here, so they're both just going to be acting like tools and idiots.
Yeah,
which
exactly.
clearly is what's happening. So then they're probably also writing off a lot of the things that Show is saying, which sucks.
yeah,
But it's the kind of thing that, yes, if he keeps doing it,
that like you could get revenge on him in plenty of other ways.
yeah, it
right?
would be like a skipping rock thing where maybe on the fourth skip something would happen.
Yeah,
for a
and
ripple
then
effect.
eventually they're just like, oh yeah, no, this guy's kind of awful.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch
stuck working-
jobs, you know,
Yeah,
like
right.
I'm gonna go work
Look-
for somebody else.
Yeah, exactly. Something like that. But
Yeah, every little bit helps.
exactly. But for now, okay.
Okay.
The angel that becomes a demon.
I do love it as well, the idea that Kyoko has constantly like shaken up the script with a lot of her approaches to things, but this is something where she's talking to like the director straight up.
Nah.
So she actually just went off script. And in this case, they're being like, no, psst, psst, bad, you know, Kyoko, like we are going to have you channel your rage as like a result of you killing him.
Right. It's,
Which I see some wiggle room there.
Oh,
I see some
absolutely.
very fun wiggle room because she was needing to channel that the other girl was Moko instead in order to be able to kind of be really good friends with her.
yeah.
But what if she channels that Sho is like her mother? Like,
Oh,
or
sure.
like, or
Yeah.
like someone from her past, like
Right.
like Sho's mom or
The
something like
acting
that.
job that she has here is complicated and has layers to it.
Yeah.
And in order for her to then deliver on that, it's something where she'll need to grow as a person or on some level, right?
Right,
And so
right.
the idea that, yeah, like if you want to end with cold hard strangling of him, Kyoko, maybe you need to work up to that by, you know, first gazing lovingly at him and caressing his cheek, you know,
Sure.
before then your hand closes around his throat, right? Which could be satisfying in a whole different kind of way, right? You know, but you gotta work up to it, girl.
Right. For now, you're in the situation where the job is still yours despite having accosted him twice. Yeah, I can tell you that if Sho was a woman and
Oh, I think it would have gone a little
Kyoko
differently.
was a guy,
I think it might be. Well, we can hope it would be slightly
we can hope it
different.
would be different.
Yeah.
But oh my gosh,
Yeah.
this is all kinds of dicey.
Mm-hmm.
But I would very much like her to find a way to act so well that Sho being in the scene where he doesn't really have much acting required of him,
Nope.
gets basically upstaged by this tragic character that
Oh yeah.
loses themselves to the darkness.
Right.
And thus her performance actually is something that gives her something there. And they're like, yeah, the pretty prince, fell to his death or
Right.
what have you. And it's like, it's fine stuff, but dang, that girl had to do some pretty complicated emotions up there. And whatever that emotion was she was showing up there.
I believed it. It was real.
I believed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever it was, that sure was something, Like,
Yep.
I would love that to be the result of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then on the Ren side of things, absolute
I
donkey.
I feel like sometimes the my suspension of disbelief gets stretched when it's he's able to say all these perfect things at the perfect times to charm people,
right.
women included, but also has no idea of whether or not he's interested in a woman.
Right, because he himself is the perfect actor.
Right.
He is able to drum up what he knows will get the result out of people, but what he actually knows about himself is drop. He doesn't know shit. He doesn't know anything about himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I guess you'll have to teach him, Kyoko.
You'll have to put a mirror up in front of him and be like, do you know how you actually come across? And do you know how you actually seem to be evoking or showing your emotions when you're not turning on the charm and everything?
Right.
And be like, what do you mean? Are you saying there's something else that's coming through? I better kill that part of myself so that it's not able to be seen. Thank you so much for showing me this, Kyoko.
There was a part of that version of Ren that almost felt like he would be the one to answer the question of what's your perfect date with the, April 25th.
Yes.
I feel like it's not outside the realm of possibility for him now, But
he could be, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's possible.
Yep.
Very possible. But yeah, good setup episode for what's going to be a very dramatic scene.
Indeed.
But yes, Kyoko's demons were taking
In full force.
hold of her today.
That's right.
And
Yes.
thus it was very enjoyable to see her cut loose a little bit. But girl, you don't want to go to jail. You have vengeance to plot. You don't need to become the Count of Monte Cristo in order to do that.
Right. And if you're going to do that, then at least let him know that my name is Inigo Montoya, before you do it.
Right. If this is about bringing him down to my level.
Or braining him down onto the floor,
Right. You don't need to leap headfirst down the bridge with him.
Yeah, right.
You can just keep sticking your foot out to trip him every once in a while, and maybe he'll bite it. But I do love the idea that the manager genuinely is worried of wait, he is staring at her a lot while she's in makeup and stuff. Is he? No.
Yeah.
No.
No, and that's okay. I feel like with how quickly characters end up developing things for another character.
Sure.
I feel like
in
this story, that is absolutely what's going to happen here. And
it's the perfect revenge fantasy in a lot of ways.
And I'm here for it. And he's shallow enough that literally she just gets done up in makeup
True.
and a nice dress and a different hair and all that. And he's like, one, I couldn't recognize her in her new haircut even before. So literally just the fact that I know on paper that's her is the only reason I know that that's her. And so he's effectively going to treat her like anyone else and just be like, all right, yeah, now let's see how I can, Playboy you and
I see it.
whatever.
I can see it.
I'm here for it.
I'm absolutely here for it too.
Yeah.
But yeah, y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there. All this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general. Also, be sure to check out our Twitch channel. See if any of that interests you. We'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all
Next time.